So we got some big Snowrunner news to talk about, so let's jump right into it. The first thing up here is that Season 14 will be 2 maps. That has been confirmed by Esaroken. We already kind of knew that, but now we know for sure. The next big piece of news is that we're getting 4 new vehicles this time. And I don't know if one of those is the standalone Scout DLC, but we know for sure at least 2 of them will be brand new. The reason we know that is because we have screenshots. So let's check these out. So here's the first one. If you look on the far left side of the image, and I'll zoom in here, it looks like we have a Kloss Zirion tractor here. So you guys can pause the video if you want to take a longer look at them. And here is the next one. It looks like a truck with some sort of a camper on it. So if you guys have any ideas, and the Zirion tractor as well, if you guys think it's something different, let me know in the comments down below. This one we do have a little bit more detail on, which I will talk about here in just a second from some other stuff Esaroken has said. Somebody then mentioned, wonder when PTS will start, early August, and Esaroken said, I think so, it's already content complete. So it sounds like maybe PTS will be coming at the start of August, possibly early July. That's just me throwing out things. Or possibly even middle August, giving it a little bit more wiggle room. This has been pointed out in a previous video, but with the Salt of the Earth skins, or the Year 4 skins we got, this is the one for Season 14, as far as we can tell. And the little scarf or ribbon or whatever you want to say around this guy's neck is the flag of Austria. And I wanted to give you a little side view as well. It looks like we're doing something with logging according to these, but from some stuff we heard from Esaroken, it doesn't sound like that might be the case. So Esaroken then went on to say that the camper is actually licensed, which is kind of a surprise to me. And then he also said it is a very unexpected license. So he then went on to say, no, I'm just saying I was unaware that this brand exists. So I was under the impression that it was like a Ford, but then when he said this, I was like, oh, so it can't be just like a Ford truck, right? Because with Ford already being in the game, he obviously knows that. Someone then asked, is it licensed as a Ford or as the company that did the camper conversion? And he said conversion. So we know it's not a Ford, it's whatever company makes the camper part for the truck. So it still could be a Ford in this case. Somebody then asked, any chance the camper upfit will be available for the existing F750? And he said, no, it's a separate vehicle. Someone said, this thing would be legit for expeditions though. Esaroken said, no, really? It's too huge and clunky, almost impossible to navigate in expeditions terrain. They then said, surely the Tartar Force is larger. He said, it's large, but it's also versatile and suitable for harsh terrain. Camper is a camper. People don't go off-road in such vehicles. I wanted to have it in expeditions, but we've decided to drop this idea after several playtests. Somebody also asked, do you keep the Season 8 difficulty? Esaroken said, you mean, do we keep the ridiculously boring farming objective? And then he said, farming will be better executed this time. Someone then asked, are we going to be using the same farming trailers as Season 8? And if so, has there been any improvements to stop the glitching into the ground? He said there will be new trailers as well. And he also mentioned, yes, glitches and improvements should be in place. And then someone also asked, can we use them in Season 8 Glades? And he says, yes. So I know some of you guys do not care at all about expeditions, but I wanted to include that part about the camper because I thought it was probably good information to know. With all that added weight on the top, it is probably pretty top heavy. In expeditions you can tip over quite a bit easier than in Snowrunner, so I guess keep that in mind when you do play with the vehicle. I'm sure you guys will figure that out along the way. We also got some valuable information that Esaroken didn't like how farming was done. And he actually said this, but I didn't clip that part where he said it, but he also mentioned that Season 8 is the only season he has not completed. So yeah, he did not like how Season 8 was implemented, and he says it's better this time, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. And then I wanted to bring back up the tractor again here, so I kind of just went over all the stuff, now we'll talk about it a little bit more. So originally, I had thought that this would be a logging phase, and it still could be, but he says you can use the trailers in Season 8. So I'm kind of confused how that would work. Maybe it must be other cultivators and harvesters and stuff, right? It has to be. Otherwise he wouldn't be able to use them. So that's a bit confusing, but my first thought was something like this, where you get like a, I don't know what you call it even, like a feller buncher kind of thing, where you put in a bunch of trees, chips it up into wood chips, shoots it off into a trailer. That could be another trailer, but I don't know how you would exactly do that, so I don't think that'll be the case. But then here is another picture of the truck with a cultivator or something behind it. And I think this is probably more along the lines of something that we would get. But pretty cool, I think. And then I figured I would give us one last zoom in here with the truck because we did one with the Kloss. Now we'll do one with the truck. It, to me, kind of looks like the logo is circular, so it very well could be a Ford. Well, let me know what you guys think it'll be in the comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this video or Season 14. The possible other trucks, because these are just the two. The Sorokin said you'll have to wait for PTS to see the other ones, so probably another 2 weeks, because he said probably early August, so we might get some more looks at that. Stay tuned, we will have that on the channel for sure. But that'll be it for the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.